one of the stories in the first book is actually true and happened to me. On my first day of school when I was 11, a girl stood up at the front of the class when the teacher was out of the room and said, "Who hates Holly? Put your hands up." And everyone put their hands up, so everyone in the class put their hands up, and I tried really hard not to cry, but it was really traumatic, and from that point on I didn't feel very worthwhile. I didn't feel like a good person. I didn't feel like I was worth much. But I struggled at school with being called names, and people threw things at me, and you know, I didn't really have any friends, so it was hard. I'm Holly Smale, and I am the author of the Geek Girl series. I didn't know a lot about Georgia a few years ago because my books hadn't come out here, so I wasn't as aware of it. But over the last few years I've got to know more and been in contact with readers, and coming out here has been even more special than I thought it would be. Everyone is so warm, and the young people that I'm speaking to are so enthusiastic and passionate about reading and curious and engaged, and it's been a real delight to be here. One of them told me that she felt more comfortable being herself now, because she felt before that she was geeky and didn't fit in, and that, you know, she wasn't as popular as she wanted to be, but now that she's read the book, she feels more happy being herself, and she believes in herself, which is an amazing thing to hear as an author, because it feels like you've actually made a difference to someone. When I was a teenager 20 years ago, that I didn't talk to teachers, I didn't tell my parents, I kept it to myself, and I just tried to get through really difficult times, and it had a huge impact on my confidence. It had a huge impact on what I thought I was capable of. I left school thinking that I couldn't really do anything because I wasn't clever enough or pretty enough, and so it had a huge impact. So I think that it is a problem still, and even 20 years after I was at school, it's still a huge problem, and we basically need to be making parents aware, but also showing children and young people that it's not the end, that they can triumph over it, they can be brave, they can believe in themselves. I would say that it is not your fault, and that is the hardest thing to believe when you're young, is that it's not something wrong with you that is causing the unhappiness. People are finding something special about you and they are making it negative. As time goes on, you will meet the right people for you. If you're lonely, you'll meet the right friends. You've just got to try and hold on and be strong, and don't blame yourself.